Welcome in, gamers, to yet another match. Got a lot of matches today, and remarkably, none of them have gone off the rails completely, which, you know, that's what today is for, or this race rather. We got Webcam Warrior JamboSR coming out with actually probably one of the cleanest webcam setups I've ever seen. Shout out to Jambo for having attention to detail with the webcam setup. Got Mulanv44 on the other side of things. Both having pretty similar PBs. Duck, how do you feel about this matchup?
It is going to be very interesting, seeing that their PBs are extremely close. It's probably going to be a very close race. It's going to be a lot of close calls. It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, literally, probably the closest overall match so far. I don't think these two seeded in at this level. I'll have to double check that, but lots of people PB in. Very epic gameplay going on. Looks like both racers are ready. We'll get the countdown started and things will start up shortly. Alright, they've been hit with the good luck, have fun, indicating we are ready to start this one off here. Get things synced up. You know, one thing...
Cap is pretty much exactly the same as any percent, because you have to fight Topper to leave the kingdom, so it's pretty much the same as any percent. No, it's exactly the same as any percent.
I don't know. I don't know if Mulan's trolling me or what, but Mulan has a chroma key on their freaking timer, so it's literally like just like a faint white outline for the numbers. But got it synced up here. Headed into Cap Kingdom. I can't get over this webcam quality. This is insane.
I know, it's very good. Very amazing stream setup from Jambo.
Yeah, truly remarkable, honestly. Probably the only thing we're going to discuss this entire race.
True. Alright. Both of them are starting on Cap Kingdom. Basically the tutorial kingdom of the game. There's not much really flashy stuff except left side, but it's pretty risky, so we'll see if any of the runners go for it. It only saves like a few seconds. You hear the racers vectoring with the frog, because when you vector, you actually get more speed. So you can just do a few vectors with the frog and then get immediately up to the second platform. Alright, Jambo going for a dive vault left side, which saves a bit more time to triple jump, and Mulan opting to not go for it. Respectful.
Yeah, the time save, not too great. We do see Jambo pulling ahead here in Cap Kingdom.
That left side helps him quite a bit.
A very clean Cap Kingdom from Jambo. Timer not starting. Commentator getting a little bit too interested in the race.
Yeah,
also spending a little bit too much time on the Twitch commands, which brings me to an important announcement. If you are interested in helping out, whether it be commentary, whether it be you know, stats, restreaming, or even potentially, you know, helping moderate the chat and the titles and all that sort of thing, we do need help with that sort of thing. So drop ! volunteer in the chat room if you are able to help out with that. Mulan rocking the 420 channel points right now. Make sure to get those predictions in. I know we can get some more points in this one. Gonna be a close one. It's definitely a hard one to call, but definitely one where you want to cheer for your favorite runner. Is the optimal situation to do so. Or either way, you know, you're not really risking too much.
Alright. Both runners now in Cap Kingdom. Jambo a little bit ahead. But DSS is a thing, but it's also very risky, so it saves quite a bit of time, but it's very risky, so we'll see if any of them goes for it. Jambo didn't. Mulan not going for DSS either. Makes sense because it's very risky and it saves.
What do you? We literally talked about this.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Mulan not following the script.
Actually disgusting.
We're gonna have to have a little talk about that.
I don't know, man. Might just have to throw out the DQ now. No DSS.
Yeah, for sure.
No victory.
For sure.
In the fine print and the rules.
Both runners entering the Damn Brood. Pretty easy boss fight, I would say. The flash grants aren't too hard once you know how to do them. Jambo nailing it easily. Lon also nailing it nice.
I'm kind of surprised here. Jambo pulling out ahead in the points prediction. Mulan definitely a prominent member of the community. Someone seen a lot of tournament chats.
True.
Jambo as well, but surprised here to not see more on Mulan's side. Hint, hint. I actually can't predict, I don't think.
Get more points into the economy.
Yeah, I just want people to waste their channel points, honestly.
True. Jambo not opting for chest clip. It only saves like 2 seconds if you do it perfectly. So, yeah, both one is not doing it. Makes sense. Very hard. Now we're gonna see the first World Peace Kingdom, in this run. So it's gonna be very interesting. Sand is pretty hard because you can do IP skip, which saves like 50 seconds over doing IP clip, but IP skip is very inconsistent and hard. So the racers will probably just go for IP clip, which is safer, but it loses a bit of time.
Yeah, I guess we probably won't see IP skip out of either of these racers, but I've not really watched either of their World Peace runs too much, so I mean, it's always a pocket strat that could come out. Pulling out an early lead would be pretty epic for either racer, but as you said, going for the standard, more consistent strategies is often the better call.
Yes, but the thing about IP skip is you can like mess it up a few times since it saves like 50 seconds. So, I mean, maybe, but probably not.
Yeah, but falling on IP skip is a little bit of a bop.
That's very true. And it is very easy to fall.
We will see how the routes develop here. Twisted, of course, going to be the routing expert. I'm just kind of here to talk and sound cool, I guess.
Both runners are probably going to go for bullet juggling in Night Sand since it's faster, but it's very hard.
Definitely looks pretty cool, I must say. Both runners successfully connecting with that burb there. Going to be grabbing the quick moon.
Yep, they're both going for bullet juggling. Makes sense since they're getting this one.
Oh, and we were just about synced up there, but Jambo taking a fierce bonk. Unfortunate.
Jambo in quite a bit of issues on this icicle. But nailing his second try. Alright. See how Dram goes from Mulan. That looks good. Yep. Looks good for Jambo too. Yeah, alright. Very good. Mulan pulling a bit ahead though.
Yeah, Jambo not too far behind, but seeing a nice little back and forth here. Mulan going for the clip setup here.
They're both going for IP clip. Respectable. Mulan having a bit of trouble brute forcing this wall, getting in it though.
Oh yeah, but
Jambo having no problem.
Yeah, Jambo making up a bit of that time loss they had earlier on in the kingdom.
Indeed, and now they're now very close.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of players, not with this 2D section, but right after this 2D section, we've seen a lot of players have some issues when it comes to clearing the gap.
Ooh, Jambo not making the proper bullet bill cycle there in the 2D. area. Doesn't lose too much time. You just have to refill when you collect the moon. But that will put him a bit more behind.
Yeah, of course, talking about the animation that plays whenever you collect a moon, you gotta watch your health meter refill if it's not already full. Not a huge time loss, as stated previously, but it does add up. Alright, both players making it over the gap okay. You'd love to see it. So here's where we would appear if we were to do IP skip. But both players often go through the pyramid, which, as I said before, much more consistent.
They're very close right now, actually.
Yeah, all the races today have been awesome. I don't know if
I know.
we just lucked out and like some people got seated against each other that just happened to be equally matched, or what happened, but we're getting some really close matches here early on in the tournament. Hopefully that holds true for the next couple of days, as we will be having more matches on both Sunday and Monday. Too much world peace to contain in one weekend. Gotta spill over on the weekdays. Which isn't a bad thing.
Alright. Jambo having a bit of problems jumping on Harriet's head for that last phase, but still very, very well ahead. Mulan is very close race time. So.
Yeah, it looks like both these runners haven't actually PB'd in a little bit, so I'm not sure if they've been practicing too much or doing many runs, but 1:17 is a pretty good time, all things considered, so could also just be that they haven't looked out and got that one run yet in recent times in their practice runs.
Alright, now we're gonna see from Mulan and Jambo, we're gonna see bullet juggling, which is a very flashy trick. And I don't think it saves much time over the beginner route for standard world peace, but it is a pretty good amount, so it's pretty good to go for.
Saving time is in fact a pretty good time.
Mulan having a good time so far. Spawning that bullet bill early is what you want. Ooh, Jambo's gonna have to wait a bit, yeah.
And Mulan doing a great job juggling these bullet bills. Gonna trigger one of the bullet bills, recapture back, but I suppose you could call it a dram.
Ooh. Jambo actually not spawning the second bullet bill, so you have to wait a bit to let it spawn. Mulan's gonna save a bit of time over Jambo now.
Yeah, not the hugest deal, but certainly, you know, a bit of a more unique time loss than something as simple as like a bonk or something.
In the hole in the desert. Things can go very wrong here. They definitely have to. Oh!
Wow!
Oh, good backup from Mulan.
Yeah, Mulan saving that one. That was looking dire, to say the very least.
I might have to go to the hospital after that because my heart is having a attack.
There's been a lot of those moments where it's just like, is this really happening? Like, I mean, Bugfish was like a minute ahead in the moon, if not more, and then just like almost fell off. Oh, and Jambo taking a tumble into the pit.
Oh yeah, that's a very hard spot to like. It's because the platforms are moving, so it's pretty hard to like gauge where it's gonna be. I've definitely.
No.
Oh, Jambo! Oh no. Cat bouncing a little bit too late.
Yeah, it just needs to pull things in here, get it together. Not a huge deal. You know, early time loss is kind of hard to take in stride,
Jambo.
but you know, the worst thing you can do is, you know, just let it get to you and you end up making more mistakes as a result. So Jambo, keeping things together, but no.
Jambo. Oh, he's having a meltdown in the hole in the desert. Oh no. At least he spawned pretty close to the bullet bill when he died there, so it's not too much of a time loss. Now Mulan is very far ahead of what I'm saying. And Jambo now fighting Nutfoot, which is a pretty simple boss. You have to. There's not much like technical strats to get faster in it.
Yeah, Jambo terrifying me there. Felt like he almost got another death. He had to do an up throw to capture that last bullet bill, but managed to save it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's actually what's supposed to happen.
Oh man, I don't know. It didn't look too confident for me, from my end, but
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you just like jump at it and then you hit it and then do a rainbow spin to let you capture again and then you up throw to get the bullet bill.
well, regardless, I'm glad that Jambo did not die again in the ice room because that would have just, I mean, that would have been the point where it just starts to crumble out of control, in my opinion.
True. Jambo having a very tough time in the hole in the desert. Losing a very large margin of times. Mulan now finishing up. Lake is pretty much Lake is the same, unless of course in any percent you go for Lake Clip. So it's just the normal non-Lake Clip route for Lake Kingdom.
Everybody makes fun of me when I'm doing any percent because I don't have a pro route, but I mean, come on, I'm just practicing for World Peace, man.
Yep. Jambo finishing up Knuckle Talk.
Jambo, you just gotta keep it together, buddy. I don't know if you were here for the match earlier, but I mean...
You got it, Jambo.
Yeah, definitely not a situation you want to be giving up this early.
Yeah.
Plenty of room for mistakes on Mulan's side.
It's only the third kingdom.
But Mulan does have some pretty fabulous emojicons, as demonstrated by that profile picture right there. Pretty intimidating. I almost called that Pokemon a Tepig because I've been listening to someone talk about Tepig for like a couple days now in the Discord about like figuring out manips, but it is in fact a Turtwig. My brain is firing on at least 2 of its cylinders. At least they both start with P.
Ooh, Mulan missing that fish, which is gonna lose him a bit of time.
And Mulan just kind of chilling in the water there, taking it all in. Could be going for Dilly P skip here. Manages to dodge Dilly P's large and rapidly moving nose. Very impressive.
Yep.
Underrated boss in this game.
Yeah. I think Dory's the hardest boss in this game. Oh, sorry, I mean Dilly P.
And who's Dory?
I don't know. I was thinking of someone else. Dilly P is definitely the hardest boss in the game. I've definitely lost a lot of runs to Dilly P. Alright.
Fast Rango strats here from Mulan. You use some backflips, ground pounds, cap stalling in the air. Pretty relatively easy strats as long as you know when to start your backflip and all that. Timings aren't too precise, but nailing them pretty well.
Okay, let's see if Jambo avoids Dilly P here.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You see how fast that nose is moving?
Scary.
That was crazy.
I know, dude. He has, I know, dude. He has like, it's like literally the hardest thing to go by in the game.
Yeah, you don't really expect it to be that fast, but the neck muscles are just too strong.
Yeah. Mulan now exiting Lake. Wooded Kingdom is also another World Peace Kingdom. There is like a nut clip thing that you can do called gate skip, where you do nut clip and then you go into like the little thing that you normally do in any percent, but instead you long jump towards where the second nut moon is that you get. When you're going to nut in the thing.
Yeah, indeed, doing the thing with the nut thing, very important.
Yeah.
Gate skip, pretty. I mean, it's cool. It doesn't save a ton of time, but I mean, you skip some animations, a little bit of movement.
Saves like 10 seconds, I'm pretty sure, around.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice little time save if you can connect with it, but one of the most difficult bosses. Wow, Mulan absolutely crushing the bunny with that rock.
Yep. Very animal abuse going on in the Woody Kingdom.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
I was gonna say something about PETA, but I mean PETA might actually show up and try to sue us because we're promoting animal abuse knowing them.
That's very true. PETA is unpredictable. Alright. Let's see if Mulan gets against it. That's not gonna work. Mulan not getting nut flip. Waking up the gate. Very sad.
I mean, no DSS, no gate skip. I mean, Mulan not following the script right now.
I know.
Had it all laid out for him right before the call. I mean, he was even asking about it, and I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe just maybe he wants to get disqualified. Alright, let's see if Jambo gets it, or if he even goes for it. It's pretty risky because if you like fail the out of bounds event, I think you're gonna fall in the deep woods. So I don't think that's it. Yeah, it's not. Jambo missing it as well. Very easy to fall in the deep woods on gate skips, so that would have been terrible if one of them fall in the deep woods.
It's like someone triggering our UAP command in the chat. I think it's useful to you know, inform people if they ever wondered how they could possibly help get some underprivileged kids through college, to college. Definitely go check out that link. Learn about the School of Interactive Arts. Very cool partnership that GSA has going on right now with UAP, and they are putting up a bunch of prize money for these tournaments to keep, you know, the players fed, to keep us at PSA fed. Very cool of them. So shout out to UAP.
Mulan getting gate skip first try, which is very good. Gate skip is actually like, I mean, I won't say it's that hard, but it is like very easy to mess up.
I do believe we're talking about tower skip, right?
Oh yeah, sorry, tower skip.
Okay.
Messed up my wording there.
Oh my goodness, that is not okay though, Jambo.
Oh no. Oh,
having some trouble
at least
on...
he's not gonna fall in the deep woods.
Yeah, definitely not the worst place to fall, but
yeah, it's gonna spawn right back at the starting platform.
okay, going for the FRS again, getting a ledge grab again. Okay, we're going for the roll boost.
Alright, he's going for the backup default. Or not default, just default.
Those are indeed the words that I was searching for. At least I'm not calling them stars, okay? When I first started
in the last race, I called them stars.
When I first started commentating this game, I'd literally every time I would call him stars, just like Mario. He's got to collect stars, man. Nothing else out there for him.
Jambo also hitting tower skip. Mulan, knowing this movement, hitting it to Twitter.
Yeah, this jump here is a bit tight, but does get it. Getting that up throw, very cool and epic.
Yes.
It's
up
pretty
throws
tight,
are way better than regular throws. Half throws.
You do get a little bit of extra height there. It's time for some tank action. We'll see how Mulan's aiming is. We've seen some players lose like a sizable, not really a big amount of time because, you know, you're still driving over there anyways. Okay, Mulan's staring at the ground. Oh, one miss. Not too bad.
Not too bad. Mulan is pretty good at FPS games, it seems.
Yeah, perhaps a history in Call of Duty. But as you see, the movement speed of that tank versus, you know, Mario roll boosting is much slower. So the faster you can get out of that tank is the better in that situation.
Ooh, Jambo bonking trying to make it up there with the shrine bounce.
Ooh, that side flip's pretty far.
He might bonk. Yeah, he bonked.
Yeah.
Oh no, Jambo falling down is not good.
I gotta say though, I have a lot of respect for Jambo right now, keeping these things together, in the fact that he doesn't seem to be like mauling. I mean, even when he died, going for that FRS, Like, he ground pounded to try to die as fast as possible. Like, he knew he was gonna die. I just wanted to.
Mulan bonking again on trying to get the walk long move and getting his second try. Oh.
Okay.
Oh no. I got it, that's fine. Oh, bonking on the fence.
Forklift, yes, that is indeed the name of this boss right here. My favorite boss.
Let's see if Jambo is good at FPS game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
did he miss
missed
one?
that one. Let's go back. It's because the bomb hit it. So it just didn't
No,
go.
Jambo, you gotta confirm the kill.
Stop leaving early.
Okay.
You have to confirm the kill.
Yeah, we've confirmed the kill. Spinning targets are down. Good stuff from Jambo. Mulan already well through this torque drift fight, just as Jambo is going to be entering in, so a pretty sizable lead for Mulan at this point, but definitely nothing that is insurmountable. Okay! What? I didn't even know you could do that. Mulan, like,
I can do that.
glitching through the top of torque drift. Very interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it happens if you I'm pretty sure it happens if you get to the bottom of torque drift like very early and then you spring up. I'm pretty sure before like torque drift's like last hitbox becomes active, you can just go through it. Pretty cool. You can do that if you have a very fast speeding level. Jambo now entering forklift. See how he does it.
Yeah, those two things aren't actually eyes, they're actually the prongs for the forklift, so you can pick up pallets. Very cool. Some extra lore, if you guys are interested.
Mario lore.
Something else that is also interesting is if you are interested in learning this category, there are plenty of resources out there, whether it be in the Discord or in the speedrun.com guides area. Definitely check those out. And pick up this category. I mean, even just doing it on the side of any percent can be a good break. Having a backup category, and it's not too much longer. So. I'd
say in my time running it, it's a pretty fun category because you get to fight all the bosses. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, you get to see like a sizable extra amount of the game over any percent without, you know, adding a couple hours or, you know, even like 45 minutes.
Yeah, all you add is about like 20 minutes depending on how good you are, so it's pretty good to just run on the side. It's first half, fast half, nice.
The last race was won by Bugfish. Odd control scheme extraordinary.
Mulan getting the second fast hat very nicely. Mulan's going to be taking intentional damage. That is on purpose. And getting the third one, nice. Very good cloud fight from Mulan.
Yeah, Mulan keeping things together here, not getting too comfortable with the lead. Frequently you'll see players, you know, get a significant lead early on, and then they kind of start, you know, getting comfortable. They start playing a little bit sloppier, but Mulan keeping things comfy here in terms of the distance between their opponent.
Yeah, now Lost is the exact same as any percent because once you leave, the game counts it as Klepto being beaten. It's because we skip Klepto here, so when you leave the kingdom, the game just says, okay, Klepto's been beaten. So you basically just do the same as any percent, and then you get world peace in this kingdom.
One other note is Lost is also lost, which means there's a lot of opportunities for bonks into death. Luckily, Mulan making it past meme tree with no issues, having a very clean meme tree setup. Very fast one as well.
Activating Klepto accidentally activating Klepto can lose you a lot of time.
Oh
but
yeah,
Mulan
for
looks
sure.
like he's gonna be good. Oh no! Jambo missing the cloud. dying in Cloud. It doesn't lose too much time, but it all adds up. Getting it second time, no nice.
Man, Mulan is looking hot right now in Lost Kingdom. Like, there's not a lot of errors going on. Jambo isn't making a lot of errors either, but those early ones just still holding true. Unfortunately, cannot make up any time over Mulan right now.
If he goes for cage triple.
Yeah, I think he will.
Jambo.
Oh no, gonna go for the cage moon.
I mean, cage triple is very hard, and it doesn't save too much time, so it's very safe to do in a race. Jambo doing pretty well on the Cloud fight. Alright, got that fast, that nice. Mulan skipping the intentional death, saved a bit of time. Oh, bonking on the Odyssey, I think. Jambo, just now entering Lost. Metro is also a World Peace Kingdom, so it's going to be changed. We have to get all 4 musicians. And then, we have to get all 4 musicians and then do the festival. Because for some reason, doing a festival results in peace in the kingdom. It doesn't really make much sense, but we'll just roll with it.
Well, I mean, a party is like kind of the opposite of like war, right? I mean, I think it sounds to me.
I mean, true.
Is a city really a city if there's not a party going on? Like,
that's true.
gotta restore the nightlife to New Donk City. Very important. Much more important than, you know, killing any evil bosses or anything like that. That stuff is honestly kind of irrelevant in my opinion.
Yep. Who cares about the Mecha Wiggler dude?
Yeah, he's just having a good time.
Mulan getting, Goomba Jump. I'm curious if he's gonna go... Oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Diving over the moon. I've never seen that. He must have been like a pixel over the moon. Jambo going for cage triple though, getting it.
Yeah,
Mulan
nice.
getting the moon the second time.
Nice slight time save over Mulan there.
Okay, Jambo not dying there.
Didn't see how the earlier of Lost went for Jambo, but if all was well, it could potentially have been saving a tiny bit of time here in Lost, but not too much.
Alright, Mulan is not going for Goomba Head. Which is respectable, doesn't save too much time, it's hard. Alright, Mulan not dying in City Hall, which is always nice.
Yeah, but it's not a parade, it's on top of the building. What do you mean, Troy? Come on.
Mulan trying to skip the cutscene when the cutscene isn't even active.
Yeah, but a few of those.
Yeah,
Mulan just really trying to go fast. Not wanting to relent against his opponent. I don't blame him. There's a lot on the line here. $500 prize pool, the chance to go up against some of the greatest players in SMO history. Kind of a big deal.
Jambo doing pretty well in that matchup so far. Hopefully it doesn't make too much more big mistakes. To get through the jump. Mulan, dancing around with the tank of it. Now, Mecha. Oh, he gets a great pattern. Okay, I was about to say he might recycle, but he got an amazing pattern. Recycling loses like 30 seconds, and it's honestly not that hard to do. Even the top runners sometimes recycle.
Yeah, especially if you get a really bad pattern where the thing like overlaps itself a couple of times, it becomes much more difficult to figure out where the hitboxes are.
Yeah.
If you shoot too many of those tank blasts into the air, you have to reload. So panicking is not the answer. That's for sure.
Yeah, Yeah, you have to stay calm in that fight and just troubleshoot whenever the Wiggler has a bad pattern.
I thought for a second my crop was really bad all of a sudden for some reason, but it turns out Mulan was just doing some camera tech in the cutscene.
Yep. Yeah. What he does with the camera there is so he can turn it once Mario becomes active, so he has like a better straight line to this Midnight Sky. He's doing scoop clip. He's not doing missed drive by. Ooh, Jambo getting a weird pattern. I think he troubleshooted well. Yeah, he got it. Nice.
Yeah, often you just go for this garbage moon here.
Alright, Mulan is doing sewer clip. This is gonna be interesting.
Well, he didn't get the scooter, so I don't think that's...
I mean, sorry, not scooter clip. He's gonna be doing sewer clip, sorry.
Well, no, what I'm saying is he didn't get the scoot clip, so I'm assuming that means that he could possibly be backing up for that. Yeah, that garbage moon.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Opted to just skip over that moon.
Jambo getting a pretty good wiggler though. Definitely saving a bit of time over Mulan. Now we have to get the 4 musicians to play in the festival. I don't know why the musicians just go to Pauline, but Mario's gonna have to do the job because he's Mario. See if Jambo goes for a scoop clip. She's just gonna instant drive by. Nice job from Jambo. Jambo also opting not to go for sewer clip, which is safe. Jambo having a bit of trouble maneuvering Metro because there's a lot of objects that can get in your way.
Yeah, it's definitely not Mario running into the objects or the player accidentally knocking into the objects. Ooh, is Mulan gonna have enough height here? Okay, barely making it.
Yeah, he's got it.
But as I was saying, it's most definitely the objects just being in our way. They just shouldn't be there.
Yeah. I mean, it is called New Bonk City, so Mulan having quite a bit of a joyful time with the capture button. Mulan getting the 4th musician now. I had to count. Jambo, I think, getting the 3rd musician. Mulan now going into the sewers. Gonna restore the power so the festival can run. Oh, he cannot get into that gap. You have to put it out a bit more. Taking a few captures just for good measure. Jambo now going for the 4th musician. Wandering very well in sewers. Not having a meltdown in it. Oh, okay, Jambo opting for the left side of that. Very well. Jambo having a bit of trouble.
It is time. We are here.
Get your Pepe D's ready. No cat jams.
What?
If I see a cat jam, I'm gonna be very angry.
I mean, just because you put war in the chat doesn't mean that's better. Gotta throw out there. I mean, everybody seems to agree Cat Jam is better. I mean, even Speedrun get in the mix. Wow.
A lot of people mistyping Pepe D. I think they're accidentally typing Cat Jam
I mean,
instead.
P and C are pretty close on the keyboard. They're only on opposite sides.
Yeah, I think they're just mistyping. With Jambo taking damage out of the poison. This is a bit of time. Oh. Alright. Dying in a festival is something that can happen. I've definitely done it multiple times before in runs. Embarrassed to admit it.
I mean, you could just always lie and pretend like you never mess up. It's what the pros do, right?
Oh yeah.
That's how they get good.
True. Jambo just messing up movement, having all these little time losses that are gonna add up.
Yeah, perhaps, you know, some of it, like, just carrying over from the past mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on the runner, but some players, you know, do better when it comes to shaking off the mistakes, and especially when you get to a high level. I was talking about it earlier, the importance of, you know, not only knowing your backups, but, you know, being able to execute them and just kind of move on is so crucial to getting good times in any speed game.
Yeah. I think backups are almost as important as the tricks, honestly.
Yeah, you'll find a lot of runners get into the trap of, you know, they want to get that perfect run, so they reset pretty much everything, and then when they get into a no reset situation, they're just kind of, they got their pants down, fortunately.
I've definitely seen that a lot. With people, they lose like 2 seconds and reset.
Speaking of the racers, definitely go check out both of these gamers. Have a pretty solid world peace time and times in other categories as well. Jambo with the cleanest webcam setup I've ever seen in my life. Perhaps, you know, down the line, get enough subscriptions on that channel, be able to afford a capture card setup. Would be epic. I know I've been kind of thinking about having some sort of tournament, perhaps like a Webcam Warriors tournament where, you know,
Webcam Warriors.
Top player gets a capture setup as a prize. Would be kind of funny.
Oh, that'd be actually kind of cool. I mean, I feel like people would lie and just say that they don't have a cap card, so they can get a free cap card. But...
I mean, I think we'd keep the capture card setup like pretty cheap, though. I mean,
True.
If you really want a backup capture card and you want to try to fake using webcam, even though you already had a capture card, I don't know. I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah, it'd be pretty hard. All right.
Mulan and Snow are going to be freezing this booty off here as we enter Shiveria, the happiest place on Earth.
Alright, so the moon clip in Snow in Shiveria is like, it's pretty hard to get, but it does save quite a bit of time because you could obviously mess up regular Snow roll cancel quite a few times. So it just saves a few seconds if you get it. So yeah, a lot of people go for it.
Definitely a fancy looking strat too, and I mean it's interesting because like in any percent, getting moon clip really doesn't matter. Like people will go for it just to like kind of swag, but like
I think it saves 2 seconds in any percent.
Yeah, barely anything, but in World Peace, you know, whole different universe.
I don't know if that's it. No, it's not. Damn. Oh, he's gonna opt for box clip. Okay, let's see this. Let's see if he gets it. Nice. Oh, let's go. Boss clip is actually kind of hard, so that's pretty good.
Very good backup there from Mulan. Keep things together, not melting down on the snow clip. And Jambo wrap things up in Day Metro, going to be following straight behind.
Wait, Jambo was missing a Jambo was missing a moon. Jambo was missing a moon, so we had to go get another. He had to go get the garbage moon. I just noticed.
Yeah, that is sad. I was wondering why there's only one moon there. I was like, that was not typical. Very unfortunate.
That's very sad. Jambo's having quite a hard time here. Mulan getting down to the old grandpa to start the race.
Duck mistyping the sponsor command in the chat. Might have to dock his salary for that.
He saw nothing. He saw nothing. Alright. Get your guesses in for Mulan's time.
I think Mulan could get a 12-6 here. I could really see it.
12-6, yeah. You can probably get a 12-6. Maybe a 12-7.
Oh, okay. Nice, getting the bounce out of the snow, very cool.
Mulan is doing pretty well on Peach's secret slide.
As we all know, Chivarians do not bounce very well out of deep snow, so I want to avoid that at all costs. Angles on the ramps a little bit off, but keeping things pretty consistent. No major meltdowns in the bound bowl.
18-second lap. I'd say he's gonna get like a 55. That's my guess. 55.64.
Okay, now you're just cheating. you can't
Wait,
wait.
he's not done yet.
You can't wait till he's at the finish line and be like, 55.55.
Okay, he got a 55.27. I mean, 24, that's my guess. Yo, I was right, let's go.
Oh man, someone calling her Allison Rose. You gotta give those gamers though.
For sure. Okay, let's see if Jambo gets this. Ooh, I don't think that's it. It might be though. Oh, he gets it. He's getting a roll cancel, and he's through. Okay, nice.
Are you watching the Discord, by the way?
Oh yeah, I keep like switching back.
Okay. I was just confused. I was like, I thought you were watching Discord.
Alright. Jambo in a snow clip, which is very nice. It's gonna save a bit of time over Mulan, obviously.
Yeah, needs every second that he can get here. Mulan getting
Let's see if they go for Snowdram. Snowdram honestly doesn't save too much time in the case of World Peace. It definitely doesn't save as much as it does in any percent, but it still does save time, so it's pretty good to go for.
Yeah, we'll see. We saw Bugfish in the last match having some troubles with it, and I mean, Bugfish is a pretty seasoned runner, so... I mean, especially considering, I mean, if Mulan's watching the race, sees that they have a pretty good lead, I mean, it might not even be worth going for.
Maybe. Alright, get your guesses in for Jambo, for his bound bowl. I'm guessing at 56.80. That's my guess.
Gambling is banned in my region. I don't want to break any laws, you know? There are even some massive leaps on this bound bowl, and Mulan, yeah, going for the Snowdram.
Mulan losing a bit of time bombing on the thing. The Odyssey, the thing. Oh, okay, nice.
Doesn't quite get stopped by the thing, gets the stuff, and collects the item. Very cool.
Jambo having a pretty weird bound bowl. He's definitely bouncing weirdly and a lot of collision.
Getting like 6 feet of air that time. That was pretty cool.
Ooh, ending off with a 59.
Keeping it sub 1. Gotta respect it.
Sure. Curious if Jambo goes for Snowdram.
Well, what's the alternative? Would you get a shot moon instead, or is there another moon you grab?
For what?
If you're not going for Snowdram.
I think you grab the timer challenge. You grab the timer challenge to the left of fishing.
Oh, okay.
If Jambo doesn't go for Snowdram, you'll see what I mean.
I think Jambo will go for Snowdram. I think in this situation, I mean, I'm sure that he knows it.
Yeah.
And definitely needs to save the time, especially considering that Mulan went for it and also got it.
Jambo not spin throwing once he lands to get the bunny easier, so he's gonna have a bit of trouble with the bunny.
That is unfortunate.
I am pretty good seaside so far.
is headed up back
Yeah.
to the Odyssey, which means we will see another Snowdram be lining up real quick here.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, this is very scary. I don't know.
Oh.
No. Oh, that was very awkward, Snowdram. He cat bounced really late. I think that's what did it.
Yeah, he definitely was a little bit unsure of himself setting up that vault there. And looking a little bit more comfy.
Okay, nice.
Mulan crushing some sea bacon here on his way to the second.
Mulan doing the intermediate seaside route, which makes sense.
Yeah. Stealing a moon from Dilly P's cousin. And going through.
How rude.
Yeah, unfortunate. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to save the world, though.
Sure. Jambo now entering seaside. I'm curious if oh no, Mulan bonking on the button. I'm curious if both of the runners will get boss clip. It's pretty hard to get, but it does save a bit of time. You see what Mulan does on the boss that shall not be named.
Yeah, I think he's called Jellyfish Dude, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he's called too. Jambo doing well on Seaside so far. Alright, let's see how Juan does on the bosses shall not be named.
Yeah, Jellyfish Dude,
we'll see
he's got a pretty hot head. Kind of scary.
We'll see if the boss is nice to Mulan. Setting it up. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that loses a bit of time. Ooh, no. Jambo doing beginner route in Seaside. I don't think it loses too much time over the intermediate route though. Oh wait, never mind. He just went to go get that. That was interesting. So he's doing intermediate route.
A little bit of rocket flower action. Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, he was doing the movement that beginner route does, so I got a bit confused. Okay, let's see what Mulan does here. Yeah, not getting boss clip. Unfortunate. He's just chilling out in the hot springs. Respectable. Oh no. Mulan having a he could die. Look at this. Look at his health.
Yeah, 1 HP.
This is kind of scary. He's having a really bad time on the balls who shall not be named.
Yeah, Squid Dude is shooting some very scary drills at him, but Mulan. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, I'm so scared. Oh my god.
Threading the needle.
Okay, I think he's fine.
Yes.
He's fine, okay.
Managing to clutch it out. That would have been a huge
no.
opening for Jambo, but
Imagine if he died on that boss. That would have lost so much time. That'd have been so heartbreaking.
yeah, he would have spawned all the way back at the Odyssey, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Or no, perhaps up top, actually.
I mean, I've never died on this boss, so I don't know. I'm just such a gamer, so.
Never failed in your whole life.
True, Mulan.
What are you talking about, Mulan? Who is that?
This boss is. I'm pretty sure the community still doesn't fully understand this boss. Like, this boss is very weird, and they're still trying to figure it out. It's because like sometimes because sometimes it's like nice to, and sometimes it's not. It's weird. You can see how nice the boss who shall not be named is nice to Jambo.
Definitely something important to keep your eyes on. Obviously, a death of Jambo would spell disaster, so you gotta keep Jambo in this one with a successful boss fight.
Jambo having a lot of trouble. The boss who shall not be named is not being nice to Jambo.
Yeah, they're both not having a good time on this boss, and I mean, it's understandable. This boss has a lot of room to move around in. It's not like other bosses where you're kind of confined to a small area. You pretty much can roam around this entire level, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, this boss is, in my opinion, the worst one in the game. It's very hard and it makes no sense.
I think it's cool. I like the fact that he can like pretty much go anywhere. Like,
I mean,
obviously from a speedrunning perspective, it kind of stinks, but from a boss's perspective, it's cool.
Yeah, I'm talking about in a speedrunning perspective, it's not good. Because, as I said, this boss isn't even fully understood yet, and this game's been out for a few years.
Speedrunners had their way, everything would be linear, and you would be able to glitch through every single wall.
True. Walls do not exist in this game. What am I doing? You are fighting the boss who shall not be named. Okay. Mulanv be pretty good seaside. I mean, not luncheon so far. That's good.
Yeah, lunch is definitely a difficult kingdom. A lot of people will comment on the geometry, you know, the walls being a little bit odd.
Oh yeah, Cockatiel is so bad.
Yeah, especially, you know, doing world peace, you gotta fight that Cockatiel or Cookatiel.
I know, and the hitboxes on Cookatiel or whatever are so weird. It's so awkward. You can like very easily just lose a lot of time because of the hitboxes. In my opinion, the second worst boss in this speedrun.
SMO boss tier list coming out right now in the chat. Just Duck's gonna work on it.
Yeah.
Probably already to this, honestly.
I mean, I'd say this boss is even bad for casual, just because the hitboxes are weird for melee players. It's like very awkward.
I just don't like Cookatiel because the freaking noise that it makes is so annoying.
True. Alright. Mulan abusing the cheese to get the switch. Having a bit of fun with the camera.
Cheese abuse. Sag. Jambo, going for that triple, salt pile triple, unfortunately taking a bit of a spill in the Pepto.
That's good.
Wow.
Yeah, nice. That was actually very close that time.
Very tight movement indeed, but does end up nailing it second try. Hard strat. Props to Jambo for sticking through with it. Oh, but taking a roll into the Pepto again.
Ooh. Yeah, all these little mistakes are adding up for Jambo. Definitely. Switching the meat to get the multi-moon. In my opinion, the easiest multi-moon in the game. All you have to do is jump over some Pepto-Bismol and then you have it, it's yours.
Yeah, very strange use of the multi-moon, especially considering there's like literal bosses you beat in other levels, and even Spirit in this kingdom you defeat and don't get a multi-moon from, but you know, twitching the meat is a hard prospect.
Yeah, I think the meat's the hardest boss in the game. I think the meat is actually harder than Billy P.
Possible. I really don't like the fact that the meat is one of the only things in the game you cannot control by spinning, even though it tells you to twitch it. Like, you'd think that the one thing it's telling you to literally just like spaz out with and like move around. But like rolling, jumping, throwing pans, everything else is random motion controls.
I know, like the meat capture is only used once. like ever. And I'm pretty sure the meat goes away when you get peace. So it's literally only used once. I don't know if it's used in any other part of the game, but
I think you're right. Not a huge All Moons watcher, but definitely haven't seen it myself. Okay, Jambo destroying all cheese. Has a vendetta against the cheese. No cheese will survive.
Jambo causing a genocide for the cheese. How dare you? What the heck? Alright, let's see if Mulan gets the good cycle. Ooh, he jumped into that moon. He's gonna go very high now. Oh wait, never mind, he's not. Oh, rip. Alright, it's gonna lose a bit of time. He's doing well though.
Yep, Mulan completing his Zelda puzzle, lighting all the torches. Going to be wrapping things up here shortly. A couple more moons to collect.
Alright, Jambo about to fight the hardest boss in the game.
You mean Mulan?
In a minute. No, Jambo, the meat. The hardest boss in the game.
I was gonna say. I mean, we're literally... Okay. Fair. I mean, Cookateel is pretty difficult, but, you know, twitching the meat, like I said. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Can Mulan save this? Oh my god, the trick jumper strats.
That's actually a very easy place to fall down, because that jump's actually very tight. Nice.
Yeah, that geometry right there is an example of one of those walls where, like, you can kind of slide and wall jump off of it, but, you know, certain areas you just can't. You'll just fall right off, and what we saw with Mulan.
And sometimes Cappy just doesn't like to home into that fork there, so it can be pretty awkward and you can fall down pretty easily. Alright. Yeah, Mulan now fighting the weirdest hitbox ever. Yeah, I'm going on the Odyssey there. Get that one. Ooh, that's kind of risky strat. Alright, the hardest phase of this boss. Well, I'm getting it very easily. Nice. Oh! Nice. Oh no, Jambo falling down there. He's at 1 health now.
I should be able to chain things together just fine, but is in a little bit of a pickle. Gonna collect some extra health from this moon, so we are all good.
Very good. Oh! That's a very buggy roll cancel area, and it messed them up quite a bit there for Jambo, but didn't lose too much time. Jambo not getting into the hole. Oh no, Jambo's not having a good time right now. Okay, he gets in there. Nice. Mulan now entering the most intimidating boss in the game, but it's actually very easy.
Yeah, it turns out dragons are pretty scary, but this one is not very good at attacking. It, for some reason, likes to just lay down and take a nap every once in a while, which is
yeah,
not the most intimidating thing, but I mean, it does look scary.
I know.
Got big wings and stuff. Teeth.
The dragon just decides to sleep sometimes and just lets you attack him for some reason. I don't know why he does that. So it's very easy to kill him. Jambo that one. Cookateel. Yeah, having a trouble with these janky hitboxes.
smacking the burb in the booty here real quick as we're on the last phase of the Cookateel fight. Getting some pretty good jumps here. I'm going to be closing things out just fine. Still, you know, almost an entire Ruined Dragon fight plus, you know, a bit of cutscenes behind here. Jambo gonna need a miracle to pull this one off, but staying in it. I mean, we've seen it before. We can see it again. Melt neck downs in particular would be key here for a Jambo comeback.
I have the easy time while the Ruined Kingdom Dragon falls asleep and just lets Mulan kill him.
Yeah, that is the famous imprisoned toad, which you must save if you want your run to be verified. I mean, it depends on who verifies your run, but if you want to be sure, definitely
I always
save
get
the
that toad. If
For
I
me,
ever
it's
became a
key.
verifier, I would deny someone's one if they didn't get it.
I think that might make you lose your verifier status. I'm not sure.
Nah, dude. If they would understand, trust me.
Alright, so we see here Mulan pulling out of the Ruined Kingdom just as Jambo is going to be approaching. So pretty much an exact one Ruined Kingdom behind here, which is a very specific unit of measurement. Which is, I mean, it's
Singular
not too...
Ruined Kingdom.
Yeah, one singular. I mean, it's not a bad unit of measurement. I mean, a lot of people call it an auto-scroller. Obviously, there's quite a few factors that play into that, but...
Jambo's about a minute and 45 behind. That's what I'm guessing. Right now. He's missing the toad. Okay. Okay, Jambo's getting the toad, so we're not gonna have to disqualify him. That's good. Mulan now entering Bowser's Kingdom. Same as any percent, but any percent Bowser's Kingdom is very hard still. Mulan going for Bird Ram.
Uh-oh.
Instead of crates. Oh, I think he hit the... That's gonna be weird. Yeah, he doesn't get it. Alright, so he's losing time.
Not massive, but it is some time loss, which, if you're a JamboSR fan, this is a good moment for you. This is a potential chink in the armor. It's not going to end everything, but as we saw before, one mistake can lead to Benny at times. So we'll see if Mulan holds it together during the Bowser Kingdom for the rest of this.
Okay. Getting a weird vault there. Taking a video of that. As a JamboSR fan, I can confirm. Yes. See what type of shards movement Mulan goes for. There's a bunch of different ones.
We'll let Mulan go for shards, new shards, new shards, or new shards.
New shards. Okay, he looks like Mulan's going for new shards. Very nice. Opting for the long jump instead of dive back makes sense. I'll do that too. Dive back's very hard.
I'm glad that people have, at least from my perspective, generally stopped saying new shards because I feel like that almost has always had zero meaning whatsoever.
True.
Pokio's getting eliminated there. Double Pokio destruction. Rizy would be disappointed, but had to be done.
Mulan taking a lot of screenshots. He's just trying to build up the memories of this race.
I mean, it's a huge moment. I mean, you're in a GSA tournament, kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, if you want to keep up to date with GSA events, you know, announcements, talks of future tournaments, you know, you want to be involved in the process of these tournaments coming up, definitely join the Discord in particular. A lot of conversations in there regarding future events, how they're going to be run, formats, that sort of thing. So definitely join up in the Discord if you're interested in being involved in any way with these events. Highly suggested.
Mulan also didn't go for Bowser Jam, which makes sense. It's pretty hard, but it doesn't really save much time. And Mulan doing Topper first, so I don't have to disqualify, and that's good.
Yeah, Topper first is definitely a huge move. Oh, but having a bit of trouble.
The hat. Lose a bit of time.
Which hat is Topper in? Does successfully find the right Topper.
I know.
But that was a bit more time loss than you would have wanted as a Mulan fan in that fight.
I know, because it's pretty hard to track the audio, because Topper makes a noise from what hat he's in, but it's like pretty hard to gauge, because the audio is like not like perfect.
Yeah, once you lose track of what hat he's in, it can be a bit of a difficult task to figure that out.
Alright, let's see if Jambo goes for new shards, or he just goes for new shards. Let's see. Ooh, missing dive back. Can
Oh my
go
god.
for the first shard first? Okay, Jambo's going for the hardest version of shards. So this is gonna be interesting.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, that's a very hard jump. So I don't blame him for missing it.
Very slick backup though, so
Yeah.
not losing a whole lot of time there at all.
This is the hardest version of shards. Ooh, missing the Pokio thing. I don't know what that's called.
I think Pokio thing is definitely a good descriptor.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
We'll stick with that.
Mulanv44 didn't go for Zarbomba, which is a new trick that recently got found.
Oh, okay, that's new. So I was confused why that was coming up so often. That would make sense. I thought it was just like...
It's a pretty new trick. Got found pretty recently. And it saves quite a bit of time, honestly.
Huh.
It's very good. Yeah, as Mulan went for Pokio Drain, he's not gonna go for Craze. Doing good on that jump. It's actually a very hard jump. Totally haven't lost a run to it. Ever in my life.
Imagine losing a run. Come on. Impossible.
Imagine losing a run to Bowser's Moon. Couldn't be me. Alright, let's see how nice mech is from Mulan. Mech is very hard.
Yeah, it's got to be nice if Mulan wants to hold on to this lead into Moon. I mean, seen it before, seen it very recently, in fact. You know, you can lose minutes on this boss quite easily.
Jambo also did Topper first, which means I won't have to disqualify him, so that's good. Mulan doing the leg climb, running a bit of trouble, but at least he got up there.
Official TM tournament moderator, Twisted Duck 02. Not gonna have to pick anybody out of this tournament. He's definitely running.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah, I'm definitely running this tournament. Trust me.
I really appreciate, you know, all the work you're putting in. Honestly, I mean,
Yes.
it takes a lot to put on these tournaments. So shout out to Twisted Duck.
Yes.
If you want to follow Duck, I will throw the commentators command in the chat. We'll also, I'm sorry, Duck will put it in the chat. Definitely Duck broadcasting right now.
Yeah.
Be sure to follow Duck. Be sure to follow Mulan and Jambo as well.
Ooh, he barely got it. Nice job. Good job, target forward. Good job from Mulan. How the fuck did that? How the heck did that work? I don't know. It was really close. You were a lot to the right.
Alright, Jambo really needs to perhaps find some new strategies here towards the end of Bowser's. I'm not sure if Mulan's going to be able to melt down enough in Moon Kingdom to give the lead back to Jambo.
Curious.
We will see.
Gonna go for blind jump. Let's see if he does blind jump. In this situation, I probably would, because he needs to just save as much time as possible. Yeah, he is. Alright. He gets it. Nice. Now, Mulan's in the last kingdom, exact same as any percent. Nothing changed. Alright, let's see how Jambo does on mech.
hopefully well. I mean, like I said before, a fall on mech is pretty much certain tournament death at this point. As this is a single elimination tournament, winner moves on, loser does not. And there's $500 on the line, so gotta make it happen. This is a hot looking mech.
He's doing interesting mech strats. Pretty cool. Okay. Gets the Harriet's compound. That's also not easy. That's looking good. Nice. Good job from Jambo. He gets stuck to him and getting both of those rocket flowers. Yelling moon skip, nice.
Alright, it's time to break up a wedding. It's time to fight a giant turtle. Very important aspects of attaining world peace. You gotta beat the final boss.
Indeed, indeed. He's going for that spin throw strat. Saves a little bit of time. Alright. Team gets these fast paths. Nice. Really messed up for Jambo to catch up here.
Oh my gosh, Mulan.
Mulan having fun with the camera.
I mean, Mulan asked before the race if he was allowed to play soundboard audio over the game feed, and I told him no, so he's gotta find something to have fun with.
Sure. Yeah, they're getting pretty good move vectors, nice.
And Peach got crushed by a giant block at the end.
I actually thought that's what happened.
Dude,
when I first started.
It looks exactly like she got crushed by it.
I know.
Like, I don't know what they were thinking with that cutscene.
I know, it's just I know, Peach just dies and your game crashes. Alright, Jambo getting moon skip. I wish that's what happens.
You say you wish that's what happened? You're a monster.
Okay, it would be funny. It would be funny. You gotta admit. Alright. See if Mulan gets these skips on the 2D.
Excellent.
Very clean.
You say skips? So we're looking for two
Yeah.
here then. Okay, only getting one.
Only getting one. Yeah, he didn't go for the second one, which only saves a few frames.
Darn. I think everyone was hoping for that one.
Yeah, it only saves a few frames, and may as well just qualify him. He didn't go for that skills. Right. Get your Pep IDs in the chat. No cat hams. Has to shoot a bit more there.
I think you're getting oh no, we got about even votes now, unfortunately. Cat Jam versus Pep AD.
Yeah. Pepe Jam and Cat D, yes. Ooh, Jambo at 1 health, that was kind of scary, but he gets it. Nice. Mulan ending GG. Getting a high 118. It's pretty good for a race, since he has a high 117. Nice. Jambo now entering the escape sequence.
Yeah, Jambo, of course, on the webcam warrior audio. Or let's see real quick. Let's see. Yeah, indeed, on the webcam warrior audio. We'll just stick with Mulan for now. But a good showing from Jambo. Unfortunately, having a bunch of early mistakes that just kind of haunted him for the rest of the run. But Mulan playing a minute within his PB.
Yeah.
Pretty epic.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to do.
Yeah, all those tiny mistakes from Jambo just kept adding up. He's doing pretty good in the 2D section though. That's good. Entering pillars.
Do keep in mind we do have one more match after this one, so stick around.
Ooh,
We're gonna get a
all 5 shots hitting.
Wow.
That's very good.
Yeah, that's impressive.
I'm very confident with that. This is a very good pillar so far.
Jambo out for blood, looking for some retribution here. Fortunately getting bopped out of the tournament, but we'll be finishing off with a respectable time here in World Peace.
Very nice. Finishing off with 120.59. No, 120.58, I think. Yeah, 120.58. Nice.
Yeah, very cool stuff. Love to see it. Pretty close race here, about a 2-minute difference again between the two runners.
Yeah, very close.
Which is what you like to see. A little bit less back and forth than previous races, but I mean, can't have the nail biters every single time. Jambo still putting up a good fight here, putting on a good show for the fans, and absolutely love to see it. See if we can bring these runners in real quick. Or, like I said, we're running a bit ahead of schedule, so that doesn't even have to be real quick. We can hang out, guys. Have a party.
Time for a bit of post-race action, news interviews.
Yo, is there a party in here?
Only for Jambo.
Oh, okay.
Only Jambo fans love.
How do you feel about your performance today? 1852, pretty close to your PB.
I played a lot better than I expected.
Yeah, you did pretty well.
Early game was great. And then Night Metro and Metro was just a little eh.
Yeah.
And I mean, besides Seaside, it was pretty good overall. I'm really happy with how I did.
Yeah, that boss is very unpredictable.
Yeah, you gotta love Brigadier Mollusk Cleanser the third, Fan of the Blame.
For sure.
My favorite boss in the video game.
Do I gotta?
Yeah.
Nothing, ignore me.
Okay. But yeah. I played it really well for some reason.
You did.
A lot better than in practice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely showing off your
there's not many
skills.
mistakes. And the mistakes that you made were only little ones.
Yeah.
Most of them were. Which is pretty good.
Pretty sick stuff.
And you backed everything up pretty well.
Moving on in the tournament to the second round, Mulan. Pretty stoked to see you move on. How do you feel about the matchup, Stravos versus Dialects? How do you feel about that?
I am very excited
Yeah, that'd be
to see who I get to race. Obviously, it would be very cool to race against a previous world record holder.
Yeah, Stravos is very good.
But, you know, if I would like
That's
to
gonna
move
happen.
on, I feel like I have a bigger chance with Xylex.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Maybe Alex pulls out a dub in the first round. It's
Upsets can happen.
definitely
It
possible.
can happen, for sure.
Runners do have off days.
I'm excited to see how that match goes.
I am excited as well, but before that, it's gonna be a while. We gotta wait. What time is that? Let's see. That's not until Sunday, so tomorrow we're gonna see that match. But today, last match of the day, we're gonna be seeing Source 28 versus Fruit Loop, a match that is honestly possibly cursed. I'm not sure. I've had a lot of issues getting this rebroadcast. My entire power went out the first time around, and rebroadcast went to complete failure on the first day. But today, got the kinks ironed out, I hope, and we'll be able to get that going just in a few minutes. So everybody stick around. Duck, thank you so much for being in the commentary booth. I do appreciate it.
That was fun.
And yeah, we will be right back with more SMO excuse me, I'm so used to saying any percent SMO World Peace action right after this break. So stick around.